So welcome. What I would like to do today is to share with you, I put up a card recently that this card here with these baubles that have been coloured with gold and silver embossing powder, which was something that Barry and Jay from Matosu Crafts had done. So I had a few people actually ask me about how to do it. So I thought, great idea for a Sunday live, and I will create another card and we will go over this technique. So let me flip you over and we will get started. And pop this over here. So give you a quick look at the pouring rain out there. Still good for the gardens. And make sure that I don't wiggle it too much. There we go. Happy birthday year to my granddaughter. Thank you. We had such a lovely day. She still wasn't too sure about opening presents and stuff, but I think next time she's going to be very, very knowledgeable about the fact. Okay, let me just find it on here so I can see if you've got any questions. Watch. Here we go. So yes, as I say, I'm going to do these, but I am actually going to do it quite different today. I thought we would use Poppy Parade and this beautiful black glimmer paper. I don't know if you've seen this, it's in the Halloween section, but it's just beautiful. So I thought I would do something a little bit different today. So let me just see, make sure, there we go. Hi Gail, how are you? Right, let's start off with the baubles though. Now, how I started off with this is I initially did the stamp of the baubles on my piece of card. So I started off with something for the baubles to hang off. So this just comes when we really are putting them together. So I'm popping this right at the top. So this is from, sorry, should have told you that first. This is from the Ornamental Envelopes set. This is just gorgeous. I just love all the elements in here, and the dies, of course, are perfect for creating little bit extras for your envelopes, and I love creating little bit extras for my envelopes. I think it's fantastic to have just that little bit of something extra. So this is Shaded Spruce on here. And then I'm going to use Poppy Parade for the baubles. Okay. Oops. Coming off a bit. I'm just going to stand up to do this so that I get it on exactly right. Oh, you've been card making, Gail. That's good. Great day here for card making, I must admit. Now, I'm not really seeing. Hi, Linda. Now, this is weird. This is not... let me just... I can see... I only see comments if I refresh my page, so that's no good. Going to have one of those days, I think, by the looks. Okay, so this is Poppy Parade, and we are going to stamp the... Now, I'm going to do this in the Stamparatus initially because when I put the Versamark on here, I want it to be... I think I've lined this up already. Yes, I have. I want this to be able to be really juice up my Versamark on the cardstock so that I get nice and juicy Versamark for the powder. And I'm just going to stamp this lightly in grey. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to know, not only to know where to put the baubles, but the hanging part of the baubles. Because once you die cut it out, you don't get these little hanging bits. So you won't see the stamp. So that's not an issue on whether they stamp very well or not, because I'm just wanting these lines. So that's absolutely fine. So we'll put this to one side. Now I'm just going to wipe that. Get the grey off. There we go. Is the glimmer paper a lot softer than the old one? Yes, it is actually quite soft. It's sort of like just ordinary cardstock with a bit of glimmer on the other side. So it is, yeah, it is a bit softer actually. Let me just see. For some reason this is not. Oh, hi Helen, how are you? I'm looking forward to watching your lives now. After yesterday, you did a very good job. Okay, let's bring this in. Now, this is just another piece of card, and I am going to get to my Versamark. First of all, now you can use, I'm still using my little embossing buddy here that I have, but you can use cornstarch or anything like that at home that you've got to just get all the oils from your fingers and things like that off. So let's pop that to there. So this is Versamark, lovely sticky Versamark. I'm going to really give this, so I'll probably do it twice, just to make sure that I've really got a good coverage on here. And yeah, let's do it one more time. Really give it a firm push here on top of the baubles. I have got a foam mat under there to give it, because the photopolymer of course doesn't have the extra foam on the stamp, so I have used the foam mat underneath. Okay, now let's pop that to one side, put the lid on my Versamark. Right, some paper over here. Let's get on to this. So I'm using the silver and the gold. I have mine in some plastic containers. Okay. So the trick is you pop in your powder on a section of your bauble, like so. So I'm just popping a little bit of gold on there, still cover it quite well, and then tap it off. Now the trick is to remember not to then, once you've opened both, not to have both open in the sense that you're putting the gold. I've done that. I put the gold and the silver at one point, so not much, but still. Now, when you are putting the next bit of powder on, you don't need to worry about being too exact, just on the bauble, because you've already put the gold on and that is stuck to the Versamark. That is not going to go on the gold part that you've already done. So you don't need to worry about the fact that it will I was going to use a stuff it up, but I don't think that's probably appropriate for a Facebook Live. But yes, make an error. So you can, as you can see, I am just putting it over the top of the silver as well. And once you have got some powder on, that doesn't make any difference whatsoever. But you do need to be careful, obviously, on not getting it on the other baubles. I did that there. Now, I don't know if my comments are coming through very well, everybody, so I hope I don't miss if anyone asks the question. Okay, so we'll just do the gold on here. And a bit of silver. Might do a little bit of silver there. So I'm just tapping it off each time. Gold. And silver. I might just finish that bit off. So just double check that you've got everything well covered. Doesn't seem to have. There we go. Right. So that's still not going on there. There we go. Now I'm going to have to blast your ears. Sorry, I don't usually like to bring my heat tool. Actually, let's quickly pop the lids on here. Right, just get my tool. So sorry, close your ears. Isn't this just magic though? Using embossing powder and a heat gun. I remember the first time I saw this, I was absolutely blown away. It really is something special. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is these things to one side. I am going to use the beautiful new embossing. That is not that loud, or that's good. Oh, hi, Nicolette. Your favourite thing to do with cards, Dunder, I know. Pretty special, isn't it? Ah, you are too funny. Right. Now, these are the dies for this suite. Isn't this beautiful with the different envelope sizes? You've even got the little note card envelope size and all the different sizes, the big envelopes right down to the standard, and some individual baubles as well. We're using this one today, which is the multi-bauble. I do find this actually quite good for not having to tape. I'll probably not do it well this time, but not having to tape your items down. They seem to stay quite well, and it's so easy to push. Right, see, and it's not even noisy. It's fantastic. So I would highly recommend it. Okay. I'm still not really getting, I don't know why. Everything's coming down the bottom. That's so weird. Oh well. These, as I say, cut out individually, and see the strings, or the, it wouldn't be strings, I don't know what you'd call them, would be lost. So that's why I pre-stamped. Now, we will just pop these on. I will get some dimensionals. You could glue them down, but I quite like using the dimensionals. I hope I don't drop you in my bath. I hope so too. Are you busy making your swaps for team training. Oh, that's good. I haven't started yet, to be honest. I sort of know what I want to do. Okay, so I'm just peeking around the edge. Put that one on there. Just laughing at you in your bath. Comment, Nicolette. Sounds divine. I was going to have a spa, but actually pouring down with rain now, so. Alrighty. Just a couple on each. This is the boring part, sorry. Now, I did know that that had come off the edge, but I did actually want it hanging down a little bit, so that was actually fine. Okay, last one. There we go. Side. Okay, let's start putting the rest of this together. As I say, I'm using this beautiful black glimmer paper. It's actually, as Linda was asking, it's actually quite a soft paper. So I am going to adhere that to the black piece here and just use a bit of glue. Actually, I use a bit, I might be a little bit more generous than I normally would be because it is curling a little bit. So I do like alternative colours for Christmas cards, I must admit. Not that red is an alternative colour, but you wouldn't tend to use black, I guess. Okay. You like the way the plates are numbered? Me too. Look, I'm having to stand up now because I'm not getting, it's bizarre, not getting anything in here. The last comment was your bath. Yes, I like how they're numbered and I keep mine up the same, I know mine are up the same way. So if I'm wanting to do something where it's smooth underneath and not mark the paper, then I know which side I can use for that. I think my glue is getting down a bit. You've just found the baubles. You didn't think you'd... Oh, very good. They are very... I really like it, actually. I like the fact that you can... I'm just getting a new glue here. You can use... it's got so many things in it for a card and envelopes. So, very versatile bundle. Now I'm just going to put these on the inside. I will actually stamp on that later, but probably another bauble. So I'm just doing, because I've made the front quite thick with a few layers, I quite like to do the inside with some layers as well, just to keep the front and the back stable. You can really see my glue. Oh, you thought you'd only bought the dies. Ah. Well, now you can do some gold and silver baubles. Okay, so next I'm going to pop that on some red cardstock. Now I did something silly, never mind. I was going to put some ribbon around that piece before I put it on there, but that's okay. I'll just do a bow today, I think. Do a bow at the top. Now, things are a little bit harder to stick onto the glimmer, so I might use, see how this goes actually, the Seal Plus. See, give that a go on it. Okay. There. And I have got some red ribbon. I do like red, and I know someone who's out there likes red as well, Nicolette. Red being her favourite colour. Okay. It does look great, doesn't it? And a bit of glimmer, a bit of sparkle. So I'm just popping a glue dot on the back of this. I'm going to pop that at the top. Oh, get down there. Okay, now I have pre-done the words actually. I've white embossed Lady in Red Nicolette. That's her. Okay. Sort that out later. Season's greetings. There we go. I just used the Poppy Parade and white embossed that on there. I'm just going to use some of the foam, adhesive foam, which I love, which you can cut strips from, which make it very handy for using on things like this. Oh, I just heard some thunder out there. She must have gone to sleep in the bath. She hasn't commented. Okay, season's greetings. And I was debating, don't know if there's anyone out there wants to say, should we use some red or these beautiful black iridescent pearls? I don't know if you've seen these. These are just gorgeous. I don't know if they turn out, if you can see, but the shimmer and the glimmer, there's purples, greens, blues, really, really cute. So I was thinking, instead of the red, I might use those. Just in keeping with the, well, actually I could do both, couldn't I? I could put that and a red one. Why not? Yeah. Put that one there, and put one. Oops. So that is how you make the silver and gold bauble. So I hope you've enjoyed. A little bit different, a bit of glimmer and glitz in this card. And I'd love to see, it looks cool with both. Yeah, I quite like it. So pretty. I love the technique. Yeah, it's really great. Thank you. I'll show you the other card as well. That's in the blue. So quite different cards, but oh, I know what I forgot, what I wanted to put on there, and I forgot. I could probably add it a bit later. I knew there was something. I keep looking. I'm actually going to slip that in there. There we go. And I can glue it down properly next time. This is a bit of the gorgeous poinsettia velvet. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's velvety patterns on top of vellum. Really beautiful. You'll have to try. Oh, watch you do it on your next live, Helen. So yes, I'd love to see what you do. Share them on this post. I'd love to see your items that you do. Be fantastic. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you try this technique. Thank you very much. See you next Sunday.